Oh man, another video. I haven't put out a video in a while, in a few days, but I'm gonna get right to the point. Remember if you guys didn't see the video of me holding the signs up, well, you know, my name's Jeff, and in January, I was 470 pounds, right? So I decided I was going to fast to get some weight off so I can get back moving around and just get really motivated. But along the way, like we all do with any job or any project we take on in life, anything we do in life, we learn. And I'm learning a lot of things about fasting and been talking to people, talking to my cousin. I got to mention my cousin too in here. My cousin Toby. But what's really important is what's been going on with me lately. Number one, anatomy is very important. So that you understand what your organs are doing when it comes to fasting. And I'm getting a lot of I'm not going to say hate messages, but I'm getting a lot of people I'm getting a lot of experts, right? And they're leaving messages to me, hey, you shouldn't do it this way, you shouldn't do it that way, you shouldn't do it this way. But they never talk about how I should do it. And I'm wondering if it's me, if I'm the problem, because I said I'm going to fast my way. I'm wondering if it's that. But I have to let you guys know, like the sign, you know, I started at 470 plus pounds, okay? So I said, you know what? I'm not going to start on a diet and fail. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give myself a chance. I'm going to start with fasting. So the number one thing that I did the other day is I got me anatomy and I got me vitamins. You got to understand why you're taking your vitamins. So I'm studying all this stuff now and I'm understanding things are being more clear. But still to this day, people have a problem that in my first 30 days, right? I lost 30 pounds in my first 30 days. The point of the matter is that I decided to fast the way I could fast, you know what I'm saying? The way that I could be successful in it, you know? I didn't have any food. I did have my broths. I said this in another video. I had my broths. That was just basically garlic, onion, some kale, some green beans in it, and a Lipton beef broth that I used. That was plain, that was it. So I did it that way, right? But I still keep getting people telling me, oh, you're doing it wrong, because now I'm on my second round, right? Today, April the 10th, marks the 25th day that I've been fasting. But from where I started to now, I've learned a lot of things. Like I mentioned, my cousin's we've been talking a lot about this because he's been through this before. And not the fasting, not a whole lot of fasting like the way I do it, like 30 days and 15 days or 14 days, stuff like that. But he's done a few diets himself that he's been very successful with, and he's shared what he's learned through the process, you know, through his. So yes, it is very important to learn this anatomy. It's very important. It's very important to learn vitamins and everything. But back to what I'm saying, okay? It worked for me. It's working for me now. You've seen my other videos. I have a carrot drink. My question to them is, if you're going to send me these messages, I welcome all messages. It doesn't matter. I welcome all messages, because one thing I have learned is that be open-minded to people, because you can learn some things from each one person that sends you something, or every article you read on fasting, on eating better, on the way your body works. Man, if you have a person that knows how their body works, how the body works, and they can share that information, man, take that information. It's just like me in construction. I mean, I don't know everything, but if I get a guy that knows how to do certain cuts or knows how to build certain things that I've never built, and he's willing to teach me, I'm gonna, man, be all ears and eyes to it. So You know, some people had something against my lime water, just lime water. They wanted me to do it this way and not this way. So they wanted me to do 30 days of nothing but just water. Now, it can even get more extreme than that. I could have told them, well, if you've done the 30 days of just water, why don't you do a dry fast? I could have told them that. But you know what? I just sat there and I listened. I read the messages and I just took it in like, okay, well, you know what? This has worked for me, you know. This will be my last time doing a 30-day fast for a while, because I did 30 days, rested 10 days, and did another 30 days, or I'm trying to get the next 5 days done so I can say I did 60 days of fasting. Tomorrow I have a CT scan test. I'm going to have a CT scan test, so that's pretty cool that I'm going to get that done and over with. And I got a couple other medical things that I have to do, but that's besides this point here. And I have a question for the people telling me that I'm doing it wrong and that I shouldn't do it that way and it's not healthy, you're starving. I even have a message for those people. I felt fine at one point. Yes, I did feel dizzy and all that, but because I was trying to do this, listening to the people that aren't doing it. And some of these people will tell you this stuff and they've never done it themselves. You have to understand that that does happen. It's like you're going to be the little mouse that they're going to test this with, you know. So you get people like that too. Now I have some good news too. I'm getting to walk now. Now my foot's starting to. I had a foot problem and my foot's better. I'm getting to walk now, so I'm happy about that. But I'm going to mention this. I'm going to ask 2 questions to the people that keep sending me messages. I welcome the messages. I'll say that again. Thank you. I can learn something from you. Great. But if you're sending me a message just critiquing the way that I'm doing it and I'm getting results, I'm not sick. I'm not getting sick or anything. I'm actually being successful with it. I'm over 40 something pounds that I've lost already. So I'm happy with it. But here's the first question. Since you're going to send me these type of messages and tell me that I'm doing it wrong and basically negative vibes, you know, but that's okay. No problem. First question is, how long does it take me to get back into ketosis if I've had this drink after my 15th day? On the 16th day, I've had this drink, right? It's the oatmeal, 1.5 ounces of oatmeal, 1 cup of milk, and 1 banana. How long is it going to take me to get back to ketosis? And do you think that it's still going to take me 48 hours to get back into ketosis? The other thing I have to ask is this. I know you guys know that I was having a broth once a week. Whether it was Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, once a week I had it, right? That consists of kale, cilantro, one of those 2, onions, a half an onion, garlic, and a beef broth. 1 beef broth, 1 packet of beef broth. How long would it take me back to getting into ketosis from doing that? That's all I have to ask. Like, I've done some research on it, and let's say this drink that I mentioned to you guys, or a carrot drink, a pure carrot drink. How long is it going to take me?